Both 6 a.m. and our company, Wella, have been big supporters of City of Hope. Nikki, in the past, you've raised a lot of money with your charity initiative for Covenant House. It seems like giving back is really important to you.
I came from, not unlike a lot of people, I came from a divorced family, and my mother traveled around a lot. My dad was gone. I ended up with my grandparents, and so I was never really in one place very long, like 6 months at the most. And I never really could attach myself to friendships until I created a family of my own, which was a band, and that was with Motley Crue, and that was 6 a.m. and then having children. And I've been very fortunate to have made a good living doing what I love, which is creating stuff. And when we did the Heroin Diaries, I knew it was going to touch a lot of people and talking about recovery, so we decided to give a huge percentage of that back into the community and help runaway kids, which is kind of how I got to Los Angeles, was being a runaway. So all these kids need is just like a hand to help them out of the gutter. They just need that one glimmer of hope, and they might be sitting right here, in 10 years. And I don't think it's a lot to give up, when you get so much.
Yeah. Omar, Anthony, do you feel this is a social responsibility in our industry as well?
I think it's a social responsibility as a human being in any industry. Just, and it doesn't have to be whatever you can. It doesn't have to be a lot. If you don't have a lot, it could be as much as doing something nice for somebody, a good gesture, whatever. I think just being a good person, it's a social responsibility across the board.
I think also just as soon as you step foot on that stage, as soon as you have one fan, you can make such a huge difference and a bigger impact. And I think that just having that opportunity to, with social media and with everything, to get out there, I think it's just amazing what one person can do.
You all have had long, successful careers, and you're still going strong with various projects. So how do you stay relevant and keep a younger generation audience inspired?
I think that really the reality is the younger audience inspires us. I think that's kind of what I would say, that we probably get as much inspiration from what's going on today and what's coming tomorrow.
And you have to be open for that.
Yeah,
you have to really be open and have your eyes open and watch what's happening on the planet, to be inspired by the planet. And as long as you're interested in what's going on around you socially and people's love lives and fashion and what's happening with social media, you're going to constantly have inspiration. I remember after the Dr. Feelgood album was written and came out, and it sold, I can't remember, like 20 million copies, and we toured the world for 18 months. I came home and we started to work on a new record, and producer Bob Rock said, well, now that you have everything, what are you going to be inspired by? And I said, well, just because I lay my head down in a 10,000 square foot jail doesn't mean I still don't have issues to work out. And that's the thing, we're always working out issues. Sounds a little daunting, but it's true as an artist. Once everything is sparkly and beautiful and crisp, I think you do lose the inspiration. That's why you can go to the planet for inspiration. There's always something going on out there that's going to ruffle your feathers or make you want to do better or say something or create something better.